Hey y'all. So I got my night meds, so I kind of feel good right now. So I thought I'd enlighten y'all because I did promise y'all that I was going to start telling my story about how I got here or whatever. So let's go back. Uh, I went in for a procedure. My first doctor was like, nah, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Because I know what it did to you last time and it messed you up, and I don't want to I don't want to see you go through that shit again. So, but I really needed the weight to come off because I had broke my ankle in two places. So I do hair, for those who don't know, I do hair. So when I stand on my ankle for so long, it starts swelling up. And some weight is just not meant to be on us, period. Like, people try to embrace being a big girl because they have to be comfortable in their skin no matter what. And I get it because I was one of them that was like, hey, I'm a big girl. I love me. And I did love me. I loved all of me. All, you feel me? But it was also, I started thinking about my health, my kids, my life. The bigger you are and the unhealthy you are makes your life a shorter, and a shorter, smaller. So I was just like, all right, let me go get a second. My cousin kept saying, I got this doctor. He did my surgery. He did my mom's surgery. And I remember he had did my mom's surgery. And we can go in there and talk to him. So I set up an appointment. The same day my doctor said no, the same day I set an appointment up to see him. So my appointment came around. I went and met up with the doctor. I told him everything. He checked my charts. He went over everything. He seen what I went through, all that and all that and all that. And he looked at me, was like, I can do the surgery. I promise you I can. And I know your doctor. I'm like, you sure? He like, yeah, I can get it done. He said, if it's a no-go, I won't even touch you. But he was like, I guarantee it. Because he wanted to do this other procedure that you get after you get the sleeve. I forgot what it's called. There's another one that you get the sleeve or whatever like that. So, long story short, fast forward to April 4th. Mind you, I did all the blood work. I done EKG. I done did some nutrition appointments with his nutritionist. I done went over medication. I done spent $50 at the store on all these vitamins. I done put everybody in position. Like, all right, I'm going to here. I had somebody that was taking me to my surgery. I had somebody that was picking. Like, I had everything lined up. So August 4th come. They told me to be there 8 o'clock in the morning. We was there at 7:30 in the morning. They didn't call me to the OR until 11 a.m. So I want to say like 10:30, 10:50, something like that. And I remember going down at 11:30, closing my eyes at 11:30, waking up to a pain that was unfucking describable. I was just screaming. And they was like, okay, we're going to give you more pain meds. We're going to give you more pain meds. And I would pass out. I wake up again, screaming. They give me more pain meds. I pass out. Wake up again. I'm screaming and belching and farting. I'm not even farting. I'm just belching and crying. I just couldn't get it together. My husband's been calling up to the hospital all day. The lady comes in the recovery room like, your husband's been calling up here for you. Is it all right that ma'am, that's my husband. He has rights over me. Tell him whatever he needs to know. Like, it don't matter. Tell him whatever is going on. I do not care. I'm in pain. So then this girl comes, the transport comes to take me to my room. And I couldn't move. I still could not move. So they finally gets me to my room. Y'all don't even want to know what time it was when they got me to my room. When they got me to my room, it was like 7 o'clock. Like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And then the doctor comes down, maybe like a half an hour after I got in the room, and kept insinuating, your insurance only pays for you to stay 1 day in the hospital. I'm looking at him like, why is you saying this to me? And you see all this pain I'm in, and it's not even, Crystal, or how are you feeling? How are you? Like, I seen that you was in the recovery room for a certain amount of time. It was just, he just was like, head was sitting on cloud 55. You know, by the way, your insurance is only paying for you to stay 1 day. Deuces, drop the mic, walk out the room type of shit. And I'm like, okay. So I end up staying till Friday, right? I leave Friday. I get rushed back to the hospital Friday night. It was these sharp abdominal pains. They was so sharp, I kept crying, couldn't walk, I couldn't, nothing. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And my cousin and them is calling the doctor's personal cell. Like, my cousin just got rushed back to the ER. We like, you need, like, you know, he said, okay, I'm gonna go there, go see her. Mind you, he never, when I got rushed back to the ER, I never seen him. Never seen him. He never came to visit me, never came to check in on me, never came to pop his head in the room to make sure I was okay. Nothing. After that, nothing. Okay? So, they did a CAT scan, they did all this stuff, did blood work, did all that. Sunday comes around, they like, yeah, there's nothing else we can do for you. You gotta go home. You just got stomach pains, they'll go away. But pause that story for a minute. They was treating me so fucked up in this hospital. When I say they was treating me so fucked up, so say for instance, I gotta get pain meds every 3 hours. So say it's 9 o'clock right now, and I get my pain meds at 9. So I'm thinking 10, 11, 12, I get my next set. They wouldn't walk in my room until about 12:30. So I'm thinking, all right, 3 hours from now is what? 3 o'clock, right? All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to get it at 3. They're like, no, we didn't give you it till 12:30, so we can't give it to you till 3:30. So now you got to wait 30 minutes. Okay, cool. So I'm sitting there waiting the 30 minutes. They come in there at 3:45 and give it to me. They just was like being really, like, it was a nightmare. So I go home. I say, fuck it. They told me there's nothing else they could do for me, so I go home. 2 weeks later, I meet up with him for my pre-ops appointment. He walks in the room. He said, how you doing? I'm good. He said, you can start eating eggs and fish. I looked at him like, no. No. He said, eat it, don't eat it. That's up to you. I said, but what about my vitamins? Like, when do I start taking my vitamins? You ain't really got to take them vitamins. And walked out the door. And that was it. Like, literally pat me on the shoulder, walked out the door. Didn't say nothing else to me. I'm like, did he just Beyonce me? Like, okay. I called my husband on the phone like, yo, the weirdest shit just happened to me. Something is not right. This doctor is avoiding me. So, May roll around. So mind you, I got a minute left. So May rolls around. I drive to Gettysburg to pick up my cousin. It's a 2-hour and 30 minute ride. My body starts shutting down. As I'm driving up here to get my cousin, I drive back to Philly. It's shutting down even more, and I don't know why. Everything on me just stiffed up. Just stiff completely up.